Hey all, this is Tim from the LV with today's shot of self-confidence espresso, and the title for today's clip is Believe. Now, I wasn't even going to post again this week till later in the weekend, but I woke up this morning and was just inspired. So knew that this was helpful to me, and sure that this would also be helpful to you, so I'm kicking out today's message titled Believe. And I want to kick us off with asking you a simple question, and that is, do you have a prized possession? Or is there anything that you own that you would say you cherish more than anything else? Now, I'm not a big collector. Learned that lesson when my parents died and had to clean out their house. They did collect a lot of things, my dad in particular. Nothing wrong with that, but I saw a lot of what they treasured actually end up being given away or sold or actually even thrown away, and it really reshaped the way that I saw, owning things and collecting. The one thing that I do have that I probably prize more than anything is an autographed picture of Jim Craig that hangs above my closet door. And to refresh your memory, Jim Craig was the goalie for the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. And I talk about them a lot because for me, that was such a powerful moment. And I've learned so many things about success and life from watching that team and studying them and just learning lessons from the players that I think it's worth repeating again and again and again until we get it right, until it becomes unconscious competence, so to speak. So this picture by Jimmy Craig, he autographed it and he added one single word to it, a word of advice, a word of coaching, if you will. Now, what do you think he added? Do you think he said practice harder? Do you think he said have better focus? Do you think he said be fit? No. The one thing that Jim Craig wrote down on this picture that he autographed was the word believe. Now think about that. A lot of times we talk about the word belief and we throw it around pretty freely, but there is so much power in the word belief. And here you have somebody who went on to do the impossible. The 1980 team went on to beat the Soviets. It was called the Miracle on Ice. You got the goaltender for the team saying the single most important thing, saying that if I could only communicate one message to you or to anybody who looks at this picture, it's to believe. It's to believe in who you are and to have that self-confidence and that self-trust and to never give up. A lot of times we lose belief in our belief and we put more belief in our doubts, and that's totally going the wrong direction. We need to learn to doubt our doubts and to believe our belief. And a really, really close cousin to belief is the word patience. Now, a lot of times when we hear the word patience, we think it means to be a doormat, to let people run all over us and to just kind of sit there twiddling our thumbs until something awesome happens. That's not the case at all. The best definition I ever heard of for patience is the word consistency. And when you think about consistency, it means that you're the same all the time, right? So if we apply that to belief, it means that we believe all the time. We believe when things go well. We believe when things don't go well. We believe when we're killing it, and we believe when we're not killing it. We believe in our darkest moments as well as in our brightest of moments. And we believe in our greatest successes, and we also believe when we've been confronted with our biggest challenges and our biggest failures. That belief is the consistent theme that runs through everything we do and everything we are. We believe that we can do it, that it is possible for us, and that belief propels us. And we don't ever give up on it, and we don't ever give up on ourselves, and we know that we can reach down within ourselves and achieve the impossible. Somebody once said that the nose of a bulldog is sloped back so that it can bite and breathe at the same time, right? And belief is the same way. It latches on, it doesn't give up, and it holds on regardless of what's thrown at it, no matter what comes its way, no matter what it's confronted with. And Jimmy Craig is saying that, in spite of impossible odds, the thing that he found the most critical to help him succeed as the goalie for the U.S. team, and that propelled the U.S. team on to win, was belief. Belief in themselves, belief in each other, belief in their goals and their coaching, belief in the process, and never relenting no matter how bad it got. So how do we install a level of belief in ourselves? Well, I'm going to give you something that seems to be really kind of cheesy, but if you do it for 3 days, you will absolutely see results. I've tested this over the last month and it works. When you wake up every morning, I want you to say to yourself, I believe that something wonderful is going to happen to me today. And I want you to repeat that to yourself 1, 3, 5, 10 times every day. The more you repeat it throughout the day, the better it's going to work. And if you do that for 3 days, at the end of those 3 days, I guarantee you that you are going to have more awesome things happen to you and more things to be grateful for you than you probably ever recognized before. And if you're so bold, you can really even apply it specifically. So let's say, for example, your job, and you want to improve things on your job. So you can not only say, I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me today. You can say, I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me in my job. And repeat that. I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me in my fitness. I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me in my relationship with my kids, or my relationship with my spouse, or whatever. I believe something wonderful is going to happen to me in my finances. And if you start to stack these on top of each other, and you get 15 or 20 or 30 things that you're applying this to, you can literally practice that for 15 minutes in your car on the way to work, like I just got done doing. And when you're done, you're not only going to be excited, but you're going to have put faith in your belief, and it's going to propel you to move forward through the day, and it's actually going to help you manifest the things that you're looking to produce in your life. And the longer you practice this and the more you do it, the more you're going to see your level of belief jacked up, and the more good things are going to come into your day and into your life. It works. I've done it. You got to stick with it. You got to apply it. But if you do, I guarantee you're going to see results. So once again, we got to have faith in our belief. We got to believe in ourselves, believe in the process, believe where we're going, believe in our relationships, and the information that's coming in to help us. We got to start to doubt our doubts. And once again, like Jimmy Craig said, if he can communicate just one message, it's believe. Believe that something wonderful is going to happen to you, not only today, but in every arena of your life that's really important to you. So, this is Tim from the LV, encouraging you to do this in your car, saying your life is a tour de force. Make sure you live it that way. Have an awesome day. Keep killing it, and I will talk to you soon.